Hey, what's up, Militia Network? It's Mike, or Mike Sports Network, and today I got some Madden NFL 25 for you, and this is my first post on the channel. I'm just quickly going to be showing you guys how to relocate your team now that they've added this back in the game in Madden 25 in owner mode. It's pretty cool, so I figured I would just quickly go over this, and I am a sports channel. If you guys want to go check me out for anything Madden, anything like that, I'm doing a Jacksonville Jaguars owner mode. I'm going to be having a lot more on my channel coming up. NHL's coming out soon, so just a couple quick things about my channel. But anyhow, let's get into how to relocate. So if you want to relocate, first off is you want to go to your stadium in the owner section and then just go down to relocate. If you have it on normal, like I showed you in the beginning, you should be allowed to relocate. And I'm pretty sure for the most part, I think sometimes you might have to hit like a certain level in which you can relocate, but in this case, since I had it on normal and the Bills don't have the best stadium, I can relocate right from the start. So I was deciding on where to move. You can move from a bunch of places: Salt Lake City, Toronto, Brooklyn, Memphis, Oklahoma City, I think was one. Here comes Chicago. The Bears play there, so I was kind of surprised that they have Chicago in the game at Sacramento. Columbus, Ohio, they need a football team. Oregon. Ireland, you can move them out of the U.S. Also, like I said earlier, London. So that'll be pretty cool. So I'm going to actually end up moving them to Toronto. I think that makes the most sense. Toronto's right next to Buffalo, and, you know, why not move a team to Canada? So the Huskies, this one obviously makes sense. You can pick out of 4 team names. You can either keep your own, and they give you 3 other options. You can do the Huskies, the Mounties, obviously for the police up there, and then the Thunderbirds. And that Thunderbirds was a pretty cool name. I liked it a lot, but, I mean, there were some of the cool ones. Huskies I thought was pretty cool just because you get it, it's cold, and then the Husky. And then Mounties are the police that they have, so I ended up going with Mounties. And then you can choose uniforms. They give you a couple of uniform sets. You can go whatever you want. Make sure you pay attention to what the fans have to say about it and the popularity. So if the fans like a certain uniform, you should go with that one. Maybe if you personally like, say, this one for right here, you can go with this one, but it's not going to be too popular, which might make your fan happiness go down. This one, I didn't really like it too much. It was okay. I thought it had a little bit too much red, but I ended up going with the first one. And then now, last part, you have to pick your stadium. And as these keep going each week, you'll get a new thing that you have to pick from, as such as picking uniforms and stadium as you advance the week. So these are just a bunch of stadiums, and then you can, as you can see, they cost different prices and, you know, weekly costs. And, you know, make sure stadiums, these are a lot different. These are more, they get more in depth, you know, with fans and how much they cost and all that extra stuff. So if you don't have a lot of money and you want to go with something basic, then go ahead with something basic. In this case, since we're in Toronto, I wanted to go with a dome. There was a couple cool ones here. You guys can just pause if you guys want to take a look at this one. This one was pretty cool, the Deluxe Sphere Stadium. This one was a little bit too much money, so I ended up going back, and I believe I chose another stadium that had like a nice dome on it, so I ended up going with that one. But there's a couple new ones. Again, like I said, just make sure you pay attention to the money and all that, and, you know, your fans, and, you know, just the size of the stadium as well. So I go with the basic Sphere Stadium instead of the deluxe one. It's a little bit cheaper, downgrades from the other one, but it's still a pretty nice stadium in general. It looks really nice. And you guys can take a look at everything on the right, and, you know, just how money is going to work and everything like that. So be sure you pay attention to money.
Forever altered by NFL football. Icons erecting everlasting memories. Laying down roots for future generations. This is Toronto.
And then what you can do, you have to sim a whole year, but then you get to finally see your team on field, and this is the Buffalo Bills, so they got E.J. Manuel and the whole crew. You can just take a look at the stadium. I think it looks pretty nice. I like the stadium. The uniforms, like I said, I remember you guys saw I picked that first uniform set. I like this one out a lot. So you see, we're trying to make just a quick little comeback. I put this on like 1 minute quarters just to show you some gameplay of it. And we're coming back here with the Dolphins. We got about 30 seconds left. You guys can just pause too. Just check out the uniforms, check out the stadium and how everything's set up. You know, the uniforms, the logos, everything, and it's really cool. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, Militia Network. I will be back for some more, probably some more Madden or NHL, which is coming out soon. Stay tuned, and hope you guys enjoyed.